Nightman here, coming at you with another video today. It's gonna be Planet Zoo again. We're back. We're back on this game that I love so very much at the minute. Now, first, I always, whatever. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a great day, great night. Thanks for popping by and checking out this video. Now, what are we gonna do today? Ooh, check it out. Perfect timing. Allie, about to have some offspring. Should we check it out? Let's check it out. Now, I haven't played this off camera really at all. It turned out to be a little bit busier of a weekend than I thought. But, yeah, it's, you're gonna poop one out? Looking for a good spot? Nope, just gonna have a little lie down. Alright. Well, cool. Alright. Good little view. But anyway, yeah, I haven't really had a chance to play this off screen. So I think in today's episode, we're gonna add a oh, check it out. Is that the little one? It's gotta be the little one, right? Nuru, welcome to the world, man. You're 0.0 years old. Look how cute he is. That's a good looking like little baby aardvark. Good job, Allie. Whoops, mouse skills. Brian loves it when I do that. And that I'm sure. But anyway, there we go. Yeah, I forgot to check. Is this is it male or female? We got another female. All right, and it's got pretty decent ratings. So yeah, we probably won't sell that like we sold Verb's kids. But what are we doing today? Where's your buddy, by the way? He's always like hiding from you, Allie. Are you guys not getting along? Are you guys having domestic issues? Don't know. Is that the baby? That's the baby. The other one likes it somewhere over here. Did the other one die? Or is he? No, he's under there. Alright, yeah, just having a little nap. Look at him. Oh, no, that's Allie. Allie's tired. Oh, okay, so who's this? There he is. Chianisu. I don't know what that is. But anyway, what are we doing today? Well, we're going to do a little bit of touching up on the park. I had a comment in the last video. You wanted to see, like, how I edit and what goes into the thought process of things. So we need to clean this up a little bit. I don't know if we'll finish it off completely. It might get a little bit boring, me just placing bushes and plants everywhere and all that. But another thing that I want to do today is people aren't actually using this path to check out the water viewing. Oh, one more thing. Check it out. I forgot to mention Jack Steele and his lady had an offspring wherever it is. Has it died? Have all my, babies died? I haven't had any notifications that babies have died, but, I have a hard time finding these things. It did, I promise, I got a notification that there it is! Check them out! Not that, that's a plant. Yeah, look at it! Little baby crocodile right there. What's its name? I don't know. Inda! Another female. Yeah, it's almost, what, 2/3 of a year old? Well, it is 2/3 of a year old. But, anyway, back to what I was saying. I want people to start coming down this path and utilizing it because it's a good spot for them to dump money in here. So what I want to do is I want to incentivize people to come back here somewhere, kind of right on the edge. And this isn't going to be a huge exhibit, but it leads me to what I think I want to do maybe back here anyway. Before we go on though, too, man, I'm all over the place. I've got a question for you guys. Now, originally, I had thought we were going to go bankrupt, like, quick, fast, and in a hurry. But you look here, and we're up to $52,000. We started with $40,000. Like, we've actually made money. People are really seeming to like this basic zoo. But the concept of this was, like I said in the very first video, it was supposed to be just a little family park, not grand. You weren't going to see, like, the big giant animals and such. The basic buildings were, well, the basic buildings were going to be basic, which you can see by this. We just used, you know, just some basic stuff that we have. But what I would like to do is I would like to expand it. I want to put in some more, some of the bigger animals and but create some nice looking exhibits. Now, the question is, and you guys can vote on this. I'll leave a little poll in the top right corner. Do you guys want me to continue this series on this franchise, Bethany Family Park, and just make it bigger? Or do we want to, let me pause this for a minute. On franchise mode, let me see, zoo. Can we look at it from here? I'm sure there's a way. All right, maybe not. I don't know. When I start up franchise mode, this zoo would be part of a larger franchise. So we could always start a different park. The thing is, it's going to use the exact same cash that we've got in here. So technically, this could be like a cash-making like little project on the side, and we could use some of the funds to build a bigger and better park. Or we could just go straight to sandbox mode, which means everything's unlocked, and we don't have to wait on stuff. Because currently, right now, what are we waiting on? I never can find that. That's the quarantine. Is this the research center? All right, research center, small view research center. As if on cue. All right, so we learned some stuff about the saltwater crocodile. If we go to our mechanic research, like we look at all this stuff that we've got yet to unlock. There's so much, like shelters, climbable, more shops, an East Asia theme. Obviously more of that. Staff facilities, so we'll get bigger stuff. I don't know why I chose habitat. I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Barriers is probably what I should have done. We can unlock like an Africa theme. We can unlock like trains, all this stuff. But the problem is, like right now, all this is taking time to unlock while these mechanics are researching this stuff. So we're a little ways away from like all that fun junk. Oh, another thing. Here we go. Verb. See, you had kids again. So we've got that, and yeah, another female and a male. A male. You got a male, and I'll tell you what. We are going to. I don't remember how I edit on this thing. Here, let's do it the way I know. I'm still learning this game a little bit. So animals. Verbo, where's your male offspring? Verb, are you back on the pill? You're back on the pill. You are gonna be named, I gotta pause the game for this. I'm not a big fan of that. Like, I don't know why it makes you pause the game to do that. Anyway, Joe, we're doing a little inside joke there, but yeah, that's now named Joe, because yeah, now you have a kid named Joe. Take that. Anyway, what else was I saying? We're gonna continue raising. We can raise some of these peafowls and sell them off. Sorry, Verbo. To earn more conservation credits as well. That way we can get better animals if we decide to go to another mode. But yeah, anyway, enough yapping around. I think today's episode we're gonna go through bushes here. We're gonna clean at least this bit up. This is really bothering me. I don't like the way that turned out, to be fair, the way it dug out, and I probably went down one too many spots, but we'll get over it. I don't like the curvature of that, but we're gonna cover it up with some bushes. And then over here, I think we're just going to make a small exhibit. And I think what we're going to do is, let's see, what are we doing? Maybe I can find it. Nile monitor. Yeah, check them out. Yeah, it's kind of like the Komodo dragons, I guess. I don't know if there's Komodo dragons on here. There is a Komodo dragon. So maybe we should do a Komodo dragon instead. Should we do that, or should we do the Nile monitor? Is there any interspecies? No, they can't hang out together. So, what do we need for this? It's about the same. This requires more land than the Nile monitor. You'll see 300, about double the amount. So we may go with the Nile monitor. I don't know. I've already got a name for the Nile monitor as well. Also appreciate each and every one of you leaving a comment in the last video, letting me know you guys want some animals. I will try to get to them. Again, that comes down to, do we want to continue this park? Because honestly, like if we're doing like tigers and things like that, that's going to come a little bit later. We can definitely do it though, however you guys want. But yeah, shut up. Let's get busy. I'm going to put you on pause just for a brief minute. I'm going to check on the overall welfare of things, because I noticed this fence right here is getting run down a little bit. I need to call a mechanic. I guess I could just do it right here. Call the mechanic. There we go. Barrier status, 38%. I feel like our guys are like always hanging out in a staff room or something. They're just lazy butts. Where are they? Now I put them all in work zones, and I'm kind of regretting that. But we might change that. No work zone. No work zone. No work zone. I just want them to work all over the place. Yeah. No work zone. This is the kind of boring stuff I'm gonna do like off camera though. So anyway, I'll see you guys here in just a minute. Alright, we're back, and yeah, it's time to, I guess, start getting to work. I've done a few things here. I went in and took care of Jack Steele's, cage here a little bit. We put down the correct food tray, we unlocked that. We also unlocked blood pumpkins, which help his, overall, there we go, frozen blood pumpkin. It helps, blah, blah, blah. The food quality, that's what I'm looking for. But yeah, anyway, also, I don't know if you remember last episode, I was wondering why their welfare was so low and they were having, disease issues. We placed this off camera, and we had just forgotten to put down the water treatment facility, which cost $2 grand to put down, $100 per year, but, you know, hey, it's worth it, right? You gotta keep them alive and keep them clean. Anyway, so what do we want to do? I don't know if I want to cover this up yet. I think maybe put another keeper bit right back here. But anyway, we might cover that right there. So let's get to decorating just a little bit, and then we'll go to work on what I think is going to be the Nile monitor thing. So anyway, what do? We go to nature, and because this park is in North America, I've just been doing a North American theme. Now I don't know if we've got everything we want, but we'll get there. Okay, so let's see. What do we want to do? I think we want to put in a tree of some sort. Spruce. I kind of like... let's see. That's kind of okay. Something like that might even be better, to be fair. Yeah, do we like that? Or do we like a tree over here? I think I like the tree right here, to be fair. Alright, so we're going to pop down a tree there. Now, you'll see all these costs, that costs 100 buckaroos. So, you got to be careful on your spending here. What else we got? Cypress trees. I don't know if those fit. Although that might look kind of nice across the back there. I don't think we will, though. Now, I want something right here just to cover this. I'll tell you what we're going to do for that, though. Bye-bye, balloons. Alright, we can get rid of North America for that. And what I did back here, as you guys will see, is I just put some rocks to kind of cover up. There was a big gap where it was dug out, and it's a little bit cut up. So I think I want to continue with some of these reeds, or whatever these are. What are these called? I didn't mean to do that. Control Z. So let's see, what are these called? Those are common reed strips. And normally, I guess those are you'll definitely find them. We used to have some where I grew up. As sort of, they were really kind of prickly, but I don't know if it's the exact same thing, but yeah, I don't think they just necessarily grow along the water line, so I think we'll do some of that. But anyway, shut up, let's get on with this. This is probably the boring part of the episode, but hey, I had a comment, somebody wanted to see it. We're going to try to put a big rock somewhere down in here, because this is tacky, and build up from it. That's a little too big. What if we sink that down right there and then put some rocks on top of it? You know what, this might actually be the way to go. Let's do something like this. And then, does that come through on the stairway? It does. Alright, so what we can do is then we can move it and just tinker with it here ever so slightly. We'll drop it down, that way it doesn't... There we go. Alright, and we got that rock right there. Now, let's go to nature again. Let's go back to North America. North America, there we go. And then out of that, we'll go to plants. What's the difference between this? Gardening and plants. Alright. I haven't done a lot of gardening yet, I guess. But I want to find the common reeds again, and we're going to start placing some of these down. Now, I understand that this is on some rocks here, but, well, actually, what I don't want is I don't want it sticking through the habitat, because they've already got more plants than they want. So, maybe if we do something like, that, alright, and then let's do, a big clump of them, maybe, wow. Come on, mouse and keyboard! Alright, somewhere I don't like that. That one's too big. Let's plop you down maybe right there. And I know these are off kilter, so what you gotta do is you gotta go back in and maneuver all this stuff. Let's go back to the single one and pop it maybe there. And then let's get another rock. We're gonna have to take that off. And I've been just kind of sticking with these temperate rocks. I think it fits the theme a little bit more. Sometimes, if you'll notice on the aardvark exhibit, there's different colors of rock. And the way I did that was I used temperate with these tundra rocks. And you'll see that the tundra rocks are slightly different colored, like kind of a lighter gray. A little bit colder feeling. Maybe we'll toss one down. Why not? All right, we'll pop one right there. All right, so let's get to arranging some of this stuff. So that, I think, is fine right there, to be fair. This right here, let's go ahead and get it straightened up a little bit. So we'll go into our advanced movement tools, and not that one. It's going to be that one. Get it nice and straight. We'll go to that, and then we'll push you back to there, bring you out to there. Can we push you back any more and it look nice? Maybe. Alright, but let's then do that a bit more. And bada boom. Now, it does look like it's growing in the rock, so let's sink that down just a little bit. And boom, there you go. This is the thought behind it. Now I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Terrible. Alright. I'll tell you what, this game is just really funky with the movement. And maybe it's just me. I'm sure it's just me. Now, let's do the exact same here. This is very tedious work. You know, if you guys wanted to see this, I hope this was what you expected. But we'll drop that, flip that around, bring you into there, drop you down a little bit more. Boom. Looks kind of natural, I think. Anyway, we'll see. This one looks actually okay the way it is. I think I want to rotate it just a touch and then drop you down some. And boom. Alright, so we're obviously not done here, but I'll tell you what, here, let's go ahead and fix this rock as well. So let's do that. Let's, what was I going to do? Flip it, not that way. I really want this one. There we go. Do we want it sticking up a little bit? Sure, but we're going to drop this way down because I don't want it to take precedence over the other one. But there we go. So we got a little bit of rock formation. We're going to put a couple more rocks, I think, down in here. But look at how nice, how much nicer that is, the way that covers that gap. You guys get the general feel for it. I think we need maybe some more reeds. I actually don't like the way that's placed. Let's fix that just real quick, like something like that. Boom, done. But yeah, it's, I don't know that I'm that great at this, but it's definitely better than having, like, massive gaps in here. So we're gonna anyway line this kind of up. I'll go ahead and take this off camera because this is kind of, I don't know, you guys saw the thought process behind it, right? That needs to be straightened up. And yeah, it's just trial and error and different things, and it's a bit time consuming, which I don't mind because this is right up my like creative alley. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna put another pause in, and then we're gonna get to work on the Nile monitor. I think that's going to be a Nile monitor. I don't know. This is when I wish I could stream. That way I could just, like, talk to you guys and be like, hey, is this what you want? And you'd be like, nah, shut up, Stipe. We're lurk. But anyway, we'll be back in a minute. All right, we're back, and I've got it on pause at the minute here, you guys will notice, because we've got a couple little issues. Number one of our peafowls died. It was Mishka, who, I don't remember who that was. I think that was Verbo's, the one we bred with Verbo. Let me see. There we go. Died of old age. There we are. So she's at 17.7 years old. Verbo, you're getting up there. You're getting up there, man. If any of our, like, if anything dies off, we'll just have another Verbo pop up, though. But what else do we have here? Let's see. We've got, Amrita's getting up there, so we kind of want this next generation to whatever here. He is elderly. That's elderly as well. I should have been probably breeding again, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna set this up. So Mishka's gone. How do we remove her? Died of old age. Yeah. Can we remove her from the screen? I wonder if is she just lying dead here? Does a zookeeper have to come for her? I don't know. I don't know how that works. But poor Mishka. That's the first thing we've lost. Anyway, we'll come back to that because otherwise this will be a really long episode. The other issue we've got right now is the aardvarks. They're fighting due to overcrowding here. So we've got an alert here. Let's go check them out. And I don't think there's enough room. Maybe, I don't know. It should be more than enough room, to be fair, because okay, so we do need to call a vet in. So let's call a vet because one of the aardvarks is injured. Now I'm not sure what the age, the lifespan on these are as well. So let's see. Let's just go back to zoo. And then check. Allie is still an adult. We're still doing okay. They're not elderly yet. Our peafowls are the ones we gotta kind of worry about here. And I'll tell you what else we may even think of doing. That social right there. This is a very micromanagement type of game. You gotta really watch out for like all these animals here. I'm wondering if we should have one more alligator as well. Maybe we'll just bring another one in. That's probably what we'll do. In fact, I think we'll do the same with the peafowl. We'll buy another peafowl to start like. Now I don't know if like the genetics get all wonky, if there's interbreeding or something like that. I don't know. And to be honest, I haven't really used this as an animal farm like I could have, to where we could be breeding a ton of animals and selling them off for the credits. I know we talked about that. As unethical as it is just a game, and it is a way of doing it. I've been more interested in just sort of developing something here first, but I don't know. Okay, and before we get going as well on that, I'll go ahead and show you. I'm not too happy. There's a little gap right there I noticed. And I need to add in maybe another rock here or something. Something. But yeah, we may have some more like little staff buildings here. That's why I didn't carry it over that way. But yeah, I've just been decorating right here and doing some of this and running it the entire time. We're up to 85 grand now, so we're making the monies. But yeah, look at what a difference that makes. Like, you can't really tell there's a massive gap there anymore. And it kind of flows nicely, I think. It looks okay. We're still learning, I guess. I don't want to pat myself on the back too much. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and... this is a hard one to do. This is a really hard one to do. Man, you're an adult. Your social group, too many adults. So I think we're going to sell off maybe Allie's kid that we just saw pop out. Are we going to do that? I think we do. I think we just need to... there's that one. Where's the little young one? Let's see. Here we go. Who's no longer young. Look at him. He's an adult. 2.1 years old. I'll tell you what. The thing is, I don't want to breed him with Allie because I don't know what the how that works on this game. And to be fair, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do here. I think we're going to sell off because we can still get one more baby out of them. So let's do that. So we're going to go ahead and... sorry, Nuru. I kind of liked your name as well. Let's go ahead and... what do we want to do? Release animal to the wild, maybe? If we do that, check it out. We get 155 unit thingies. I just don't know. I don't know what I want to do there. But yeah, we've done it. It's happened. All right, so we're gonna do that, and we'll go ahead and let them have one more. But yeah, have we removed contraceptives? Ooh, we forgot to put that back on. So, all right, we'll end up having another aardvark. But otherwise, yeah, we need to. What else do we need to do? The zoo inspector is trapped. How are you trapped? I don't know. That's pretty funny. I'm glad he's trapped though, so he can't see the state of the aardvark. But anyway, all right, I think we're done with this little bit. I've showed you what I wanted to show you, and I'll continue doing some of this offline. I know I said that last episode. Just to fuddy-duddy it up a little bit. I don't know what I was going with there, but yeah. Anyway, I've still got to decorate all this, I know, but I want to get started on this next little project, and I don't think this needs to be that large, but just something over here so they'll come straight down this path and then check something out over here. But anyway... I'm going to put one more cut in, and then we'll get to working on that. I'm going to deal with all these little naggy issues. We'll turn this back on, and an animal died. Who died? Mishka. Yes, I know Mishka died. In loving memory. All right. Yeah, there we go. Let's go say goodbye to Mishka. I guess they do just stay here. And, aw. Goodbye, Mishka. You're dead. Sorry about that. Verbo's coming to pay his last regards. Or is he? No, he's just walking through it. See ya, Mishka. But yeah, it's sad, man. It's part of your zoo. That was one of our first animals completely. So, do they just suck it up? Is that what he does? No. No, I guess he's coming. Anyway, pause. Shut up before this turns out to be an uber long episode. So, anyway, see you guys in a minute. Alright, we're back. We'll try this again. So this was a little bit funky, and I don't know that I love this shape. I don't know what this is. It's kind of like a little, I think of it as a big fat peanut. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so this is about the best angle we could get coming off of that. Anyway, we're going to build a little habitat right in here. I think this should be big enough for the Nile monitor. Let's have a look at it. Where is it? Where is it? Nile monitor. There we go. Let's see. If we go to general information, no. Natural habitat. There we go. 300 meters squared. I think that's going to be pretty close to it. And then they can, how many can live in this thing at once? 1 to 3 male, or no, okay, 1 to 3. Up to 1 male and up to 2 females. So that's probably what we'll do. Anyway, I think that's, compared to that, I think this is going to be about the right size for a Nile monitor thing. Anyway, let's get started. Let's get started building. Hi, visiting player. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Ali the Aardvark, low welfare. This is what I'm talking about. It's always social. What is your problem? You are stressed. Okay, so the problem with some of these animals, and it's something we're researching right now, this two-way glass, they get stressed out when they have too many people. Now, there is a two-way glass that you can put in, but we haven't researched it yet, so you're just going to have to go hide. I hope your welfare comes back up, Ali. Yeah, you've got severe welfare issues. I hope she doesn't, like, go dying on us here or anything. Anyway, I don't know what to do about that, to be fair. I really don't know. Yep, low welfare. I gotcha. Alright, that's just going to have to stay up there for now and hope that things get better. Alright, we're back. And, yeah, so I'm here in the animal market looking for a Nile monitor. We've got one that we can buy with cash, so we probably will. It's already 7.3 years old, Almira there, or Almira, or whatever her name is. Anyway, what else do we have here? Now, one thing that we could do is we could go ahead and start spending a few of our credits. And I think maybe we will. Now, we've got this, which looks to be like an albino. For 27 credits. He's 4.7 years old. I would almost rather have a female albino, though, because we can have 2 females in here, and then we can get, like, different offspring that way. Do we want... I don't know if we do this or not. I think, well, for sure, 7.3 years. I'll tell you what, we'll come back to it. I want to see how long these things live real quick. This is an educational channel, after all. Oh, man, that's a scary thought. Anyway, species data. They live to be about 15 years old. So we'd only get, like, half a lifetime out of the one. But let's go back here to animal trading. I'll go ahead and show you this real quick, I guess. This is what we ended up doing. I had to do it like piece by piece, so I don't think it looks as good. I don't know. This is kind of why I think maybe you build the exhibit and then the path around it afterwards. But whatever. We'll leave it and we'll just touch it up with like some bushes and stuff like that. Now this is really low as well. That way people can see over into the monitor thing. I don't know if this is a safety hazard like this bridge, which we're gonna have to fix as well. I don't know. But anyway, let's go back here. We're gonna try to get a Nile monitor because, you know, hey, why not? Species. All right, so we've got a couple of these. The ones for money are always a little bit older. I think we'll end up buying one of these, though. Probably, this one's the younger one. Why is this one cheaper? I don't know. I think we'll do that, though. Is there a female albino one, though? Because that's what I would really like to get. I don't know, but we're going to go ahead and grab this one for sure. Adopt. Size gene. Is it something to do? Ooh, with the genes. Okay. So, immunity gene. So this one is definitely the better of them, and that's why she costs more. But, you know, whatever. We're going to go with this one for now. Adopt. Do it. We've done it. We're going to pop it into quarantine real quick. Maybe. Where is it? Quarantine. Somewhere. I had it. There it is. Okay, so we're going to get that one quarantined. Groovy. Groovy. So we'll have one Nile monitor there, and then let's pick out its mate. The question is, do we go for an albino male? I don't know what all the rest of the species will turn out as if we do that. So that being said, we could just get one for money and not use our credits. And I think that's probably the way to go for now. This one costs a little bit more. Let's see how he looks. Fertility gene, he's kind of average in every possible way. How good are you? Fertility gene, ooh, is 0. So we don't even want that one because he can't get busy, I don't think. Yeah, low fertility on both of those. So I don't know that I like that. Again, the fertility gene's not that great. Not that great. But all right. So let's just think about it. 1576, 1575. I think this is the one we go with. Man, the size gene is not that great though. This is what I'm talking about. I'm putting all this on camera for you guys to see, but I think we just go with this one right here and hope for the best. All right, so we're going to adopt you as well. Yep, done it. And we're going to move you into quarantine as well. So we've got both of them in quarantine at the minute, our Nile monitors. And like I said, I've already got the name for it. So, yeah. Yeah! We're on top of things here. And I hope this is big enough. I really do. Otherwise, we can knock out the paths and expand it. But I don't know. Depending on what you guys tell me you want to do with this park and all that. The other thoughts for this park are kind of building like a big reptile exhibit over here. I forget what those are called. And then I don't know what to do over here. I kind of wanted this to be like reptiles and more dangerous stuff over here. And then on this side, maybe like a place where you can walk through stuff. Like I kind of wanted an exhibit where you could just walk straight out that path into another one and have it wrap around. And then something maybe over here, like a massive exhibit, because we haven't gotten into like the fact that all the there's certain animals that can live with each other. But anyway, one more cut. You guys have seen it. We're gonna pop in the Nile monitor over here. We'll get to naming it in just a minute as well once these things have passed quarantine. And yeah. Anyway, hang on tight. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and yeah, quarantine is passed, so let's go ahead and go to our zoo, and go to our animals, and go over here. I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and pause it. Well, no, let's not. We'll reveal the name in just a minute. So we're going to bring out him, and move him into there, and then we are going to grab, where's the other one? Quarantine. They're both in quarantine. Do we grab? Yeah, okay. So we need to grab the lady and bring her over here. I made a little pond here as well because they do need like 75 square meters of water. And I don't know if that's too... That might be too deep. I don't know how big these things are in relative size to other things. I don't know if I love this little pond as well. I might want to smooth it out a little bit. But let's check out the unboxing here. Hopefully this is going to draw people this way and down that path as well. We'll have to see though. Now, we do need to put in another keeper hut. The reason I put it on this side, I think I'm going to build a little complex over here for some of that stuff. But here we go! Here's the first Nile monitor. Which is, yeah, look at you. Man, reptiles freak me out a little bit, but that's pretty sweet looking, I got to admit. Here comes the other one as well. Let's check out the unboxing of this before we get going. There we go. One more. And yeah, so you can tell actually, yeah, the male's a little bit bigger than the female. But let's hit this pause button and let's click on this dude right here. Now his welfare is at 58. His enrichment is terrible, so let's go look at terrain. Terrain setup is inappropriate for this animal. Why? We just lucked out on just enough land and, yeah, just enough water as well. So this is going to work out nicely, I think. All the water at that end, and I figure that's something that guests can visit or see as soon as they come in. But yeah, so we need to work on the terrain. Let's not do this. Let's remove the water there. And I want to smooth this out just a little bit because this is kind of tacky, I think. So let's pull it up just a touch. Yeah, just a touch. Yeah, maybe there, and there. All right, and now let's smooth it out and see if we can't make something just slightly better looking than this crap. All right, let's see. Is that even going to be deep enough if we do that? I think so. Does that look better? I don't know. It's still kind of deep. I think that's going to work, though. I don't know if Nile monitors, I don't really know what they do. But yeah, okay, that'll do. Let's make sure we didn't screw that up too much. And then let's get to decorating this place. So, terrain, how are we doing? We are basically the same, so that's fine, actually. Actually, do we need a little bit more water? Is that what that's telling me? I think it might be. I mean, it's still okay, though. It's still okay. And it is going to need some hard shelter, but we'll get to that anyway here in a minute. So let's get to work on... Why did I just click off of that? like it? I think so. You guys get the idea of what I'm going for here? I hope so, because I'm going to put a little cut into this, I think. Because this is running really, really long. And there's just a lot of, like, fiddling around to do here, so... Actually, hang on. Maybe we'll just keep things as is. Does this work? Does this kind of work like this? Oh, man, I feel like I just got rid of all of that. Let's raise this up just a little bit. Something like this. Okay, that's going to be fine. Paint it, and here. Rock all the way around. Yes, you guys love the rock. We're going to do that. It's going to be just rock all through there. Love it. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to work on this off camera. You guys will see it in a minute. I'm putting a cut in. See you guys in a second. All right, we're back, and yeah, let's go ahead and finish off the habitat here for our good buddy. We haven't named him yet, have we? You're the male, right, Abbas? Should we name you yet? Should we name you, or should we wait? Should we just drag it out? What's the female doing? You'll see what we did though. We made a little hard shelter, kind of the same as we did for the aardvarks. It's a little nicer looking though, and it actually works this time. If you go there, 100% hard shelter. It's looking good. It's looking great. That seems too deep for a Nile monitor. Is it going to go in the water? It's just going to hang out there, I think. But anyway, yeah, people are coming around here. They're checking it out. They get a good view, like, everywhere they go here. Hopefully they'll start to use this path as well. We may try to put, like, a little, I don't know, information stand or something there to make... I don't know what we're going to do. But anyway, we're going to try to get one more of these things in eventually as well. And, yeah, nice little climbing bit. But let's go ahead and finish this off. So, we've done that. Tropical and grassland Africa is what we want. Now, it doesn't want a whole lot of coverage. And the plants, they're fine on it. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you want. We want this to look good. So, let's go to Africa. Where is it? Africa. It starts with an A. And then it was tropical and grassland. So, what do we do here? Biome. Grassland, tropical, and here's what we've got to choose from right here. It's kind of the same stuff, I think. So what do we want to do? Is there anything that I like? A river bush willow tree. That might be kind of fun. That thing is huge. Man, that's huge. No, that's not gonna work. I don't know. I don't know if I love that. A tamarind tree. Now, the tamarind tree is kind of nice. Kind of like that. That one's absolutely huge. A lot of people gushing, liking this. The acacia. Can we do like a smaller acacia tree? That's still pretty dang big. Tree fern. Nettle. We're not looking for nettle at the minute. Now, ooh, I like these. Oh, okay. These are kind of nice. All right, so maybe we go with a little bit of this here somewhere. I don't know how this is supposed to be used. Maybe one right here in the back. I don't know. I don't know where we do it. Maybe one right there. Now let's keep watching that. That's at 1%. Maybe we can do like another smaller one here somewhere. Maybe like right here. Yeah. All right. 2%. All right. We're moving. The mangrove apple tree. All right. Let's see if we can find a smaller one here. I think this is what we used in the peacock thing, is it not? Maybe. That's kind of nice. I'm going to keep that one in mind anyway. What's the marula tree? Okay, this one actually is a little bit smaller. Might be exactly what we're looking for. Do we like this? It's always the question, man. And again, this is so time consuming. It's so much fun though. It really is. I don't know that I want something with a little more like spread on it, you know? Something a little more spread, not a K-Pock. What is the smallest one? How big is the smallest one? Look how big that is. We're not gonna put that in. Now some of these are okay. This looks, yeah, this is what I'm going for, I think. Let's see what a bigger one looks like. Is that too big? I think it probably is. This was the acacia. I think I like this. All right, I think this goes right there. How you doing? 8%. All right, so we can put in a few more little things. Elephant grass. That's a little bit much. No. Now we can put some more reeds in here by the water again. Matter of fact, I think that probably is the way to do it. We're just gonna go really gentle on it though. Put one there, and then let's do a. Now you want to diversify it, make it look a little bit different. So yeah, that and that. That takes us to 10%. We'll fix that in a minute. Let's do some bird's nest ferns. Yeah, make it spruce it up a little bit. Maybe like there, and like one over here that's a little bit bigger. Maybe in the back. Yeah, there. And then maybe one. I don't know. Do we even care about that back there? Not really. They don't seem to care about it. So let's make it pretty for people. Let's put one like right there. Except let's spin it a bit. There we go. 15%. We can probably put in like maybe one more thing. We want some flowers. What are these? What are these? African daisies. It's kind of big. Let's go with maybe a small one. Maybe like right here. Right by the tree. And what are we up to? We're still at 15%. We're still looking okay. So let's go and do one more big one right there. 15%. They don't seem to mind these. So let's do a little bit more right there. And then what? Then what else can we do? No. No. We need something different. What else were we gonna do? Some elephant grass, maybe. Do we like elephant? Oh, I like the elephant grass. Yeah, that's what we should have been doing this whole time. Let's put a little bit of that, maybe. Let's put that back in the back. That makes sense. So back here, maybe a little bit. And then maybe one more, like, bit of it. Maybe right here. Boom. Do we like it? We're done. We're done. We're done creating stuff. That's all they want anyway. So, we need to straighten all this stuff up a little bit. But overall, I think they're looking okay. Welfare, social. Moderate social welfare issues. What's wrong with you? The space. The space isn't the greatest. It needs more space. I didn't think it needed this much space. How are you doing? Are you okay? Social. The space is only 70%. It'd be nice to kind of make this a little bit bigger, to be fair. I don't know. And then the enrichment we're learning right now. So this is going to have to do for now while we... ooh, okay, so this is the problem. The water. The water is shrunk, so we need a little bit more water. So I'm going to play around with this, get a little bit more water in here, and then we'll be back. All right, we're back. And so I've done a few things here. As you can see, we went and fixed this a little bit. If we check our monitor here, who... Are we going to name him now? I think we name him. Let's go to Zoo, since I don't know how else to do this. Animals. We got to find our... Is it going to be the male or the female? It's going to be the male. And are we on pause right now? I think we are. It's going to be Neil. Neil. From your nemesis, Neil. Check him out on Twitch, man. But yeah, you get the Neil, the Nile monitor. Why not? I kept thinking Nile, Neil, Nile, whatever. Hope you're happy with that. You're a big old lizard, Neil. Anyway, what else did we do? I put in a little staff path back here because we didn't have enough electricity to run that. So we put in one more transformer. It's kind of covered back by that. You can't see it. This is the New World design now. Check that out. That's looking good. Yeah. Eventually, we're going to want to start building our own of these. But yeah, I figured it looks pretty good from the back here. And we like it when things look good from the back. And like I said, from here, ground path, you can't even tell there's an electric anything there. Well, you can right there. We'll put something else in here. I keep saying that. We're going to keep changing, blah. Whatever. I don't know. What was I saying? The environment. We're going to fix that up a little bit. We also got these new New World benches in. So those are kind of spiffy. Yeah, so we've got basically like kind of 4 viewing areas technically, but it's really kind of 3. Kind of a basic habitat. Let's go ahead and run it. Let's watch the Nile monitors here and see what they do. We went ahead and expanded this a little bit as well because it wasn't quite big enough. We'll see how happy these people are. Now, the hope for this was that people would walk down this. And are you coming through? You're coming through. Yeah. So a few people are going to take this shortcut and hopefully they'll be able to see the crocodiles. Hopefully the crocodiles will start to swim this way. I don't know what to do to enhance that, but I don't know. People are using that path though, so we'll see. And yeah, we've got ourselves a brand spanking new exhibit here. Is it my favorite of exhibits? I don't know. It's kind of simple. But I think like if I was in a zoo, you get a good view of them everywhere here, right? So I wish they were a little more social. Why don't you go hang out and go see the people? Are you happy? How happy are you? Guest needs. What is that? You need to be zapped? I don't know what that means. Drinks? You've seen bigger and better zoos. Well, yeah, this is just a little family park. What do you expect? They wanted to see the Nile monitor and they've seen it. Cool. Anyway, all right. On this note, let's go ahead and check out the vet research. Yes. got that going right now. We ought to be able to start enhancing that. Now let's check out their needs real quick before we call it. Enrichment's not so great, but overall welfare's in the green, so we're happy about that. This stuff is really pretty close, so I'm pretty happy about that. We've taken care of everything we can there. The enrichment we'll have to do. So the species food enrichment will unlock, the species toy enrichment. Let's just see if we've learned any of it yet. I don't know that we have. I'm going to pause. I'm going to click on this. Habitat 4. We need to change that name in a minute. The Nile monitor. There we go. View animal management. I guess we can just go that way. Why not? I know what I was doing. Habitat. There we go. Now, let's, we don't care about the saltwater crocodile. This was the trick that Gazmac told me about in the last video as well, in the comments. Appreciate all those comments. And, yeah, we'll come check down here for the Nile monitor. And what do we know about them? Well, they like a frozen blood pumpkin. Sweet. So we can manage that. So we'll pop one of these puppies in, like, where? Pop that in maybe right here. As close as we can get, like there. Boom, we've done it. Now, they like some bedding as well. So let's go ahead and get in on that. Medium, is that big enough? No, we need to go, I mean, why not just do the extra large? It's all the same price. Let's go large. I think that's just too big. So let's do that maybe. How does that look? Does that work? Does that stick out of the cave? Yeah, it does kind of. So let's fix that real quick. And there's so much tinkering around on this game. So much to tinker with. But yeah, there we go. All right, I think that's going to do it. And yeah, they've got some nice bedding in there. Ooh, that screwed that up. Hang on a second. Do that and that. Yeah. Okay, and then we got rid of the blood pumpkin. All right, let's go back to that and try it again. Blood pumpkin was actually kind of fine. So let's do that. And then I guess we're going to have to do like a small bedding because we don't really want to screw up the rock stuff back here. So let's get back as far back as we can. There. Does that really screw things up? Does it still look good on top? There's a little gap right there, so fiddle around a little bit more. You get the general gist of it though. There's a lot of playing around. This is why I do a lot off camera. I'm going to continue playing with this off camera, but we're going to call it an episode there. Hope you guys did enjoy. Let's go ahead and just run this for a little bit. You guys can check out the, let's check them out. Check out good old Neil. I think that's Neil. You're the big one, right? Yeah. There you go. And, yeah. So, another exhibit done. Make sure you guys check that poll out. It'll be in the video. And let me know what you guys think about this zoo, where we want to take this, how in-depth we want to get. Yeah. Anywho, catch you guys next time. Hope you have a great day, great night in the meantime. And, yeah, y'all come back now, you hear?